October 6, 2024, Day 3 in Nagoya, Japan. Nag-avail ulit kami ng tour via Klook. This time naman, isa Takayama and Shirakawa Go tour. Hindi namin kasama si Kuya ngayong araw na ito. It's just me, my sister, and the twins. Tila isang deja vu ang simula ng araw na ito. We went to the same meetup place and to the same rest stop. Ang pinagkaiba lang, iba lang yung mga kasama namin, iba rin yung pupuntahan namin. I'm happy that the tour we booked is flexible enough that you can decide where to go and just arrive at the meeting place on time. It lets us take time to get to know the place and naturally discover what's there. I'm naturally drawn to old towns that are slow-paced. Habang naglalakad kami sa Takayama, I can't help but appreciate its charm. Kahit saan ka tumingin, parang isang eksena lang sa isang pelikula. If you are a foodie, Takayama has a lot to offer. We tried the Hida beef, melt in your mouth goodness. I wish I can have more, but it's quite expensive kasi. If you have a whole day to spend there, I would definitely eat in a sit-down restaurant and enjoy a proper meal. We also got a chance to visit the Miyagawa Morning Market. The market is just along the Miyagawa River. Grabe, sobrang clear ng tubig. May mga nakita din kaming malalaking koi fish. We saw some tourists who went down by the riverbank. Gusto nga sana namin bumaba din doon. But we didn't figure out how to go there. We just walked and looked around. Then, we chanced upon a store selling some takoyaki. We grabbed some kasi favorite yun ng sister ko.
Uy, may takoyaki oh. Takoyaki. Dito.
50 eh.
Hi, it's coming. Hi, it's coming.
250. Oh, can we have 2 more? Yes. Thank you.
I'd say that was a good takoyaki. May nadaanan din kaming store na may baus. Gusto ko rin sana subukan, but I wanted to save some calories for a matcha soft serve ice cream. after more walking, we chanced upon a Pokemon manhole. Golly, sobrang cute. Had to stop there to take some photos. We then walked towards Hida Kokubunji. This is a Buddhist temple, and it has been said to be a national historical site and important cultural treasure. I didn't get the chance to read in advance about the temple. If you are a history geek, you will definitely enjoy the visit here. Andito pala ang 1,200-year-old ginkgo tree. Noong nagpunta kami doon, hindi pa yellow ang leaves niya, kahit autumn na noon. It's still amazing though, when I got to see it in person. We also got to see the main temple, or the Hondo. We can readily see how well Japan preserves history and culture. I wish na nagagawa rin natin ito sa country natin dahil napaka-rich din ang history ng Philippines. Nakita rin namin ang 3-story pagoda. This is where we had our pictures taken. Just outside the Hida Kokubunji temple, we found some sarubobo hung around. Sarubobo is a Japanese amulet and is associated with the town of Takayama. It's a human-shaped, faceless doll. Each color signifies different wishes. Commonly found here are red and pink. Red is for luck in marriage, childbirth, and fertility, while the pink is for luck in love.
Ito na yata old town. Old house.
With the time that we have, exploring Takayama's old town is not enough. A visit to a sake brewery would have been an interesting part of the trip. One of my considerations in creating an itinerary of a place we're visiting is that kung meron ba doong mapupuntahan na UNESCO World Heritage Site. I really can't miss the opportunity to visit Shirakawa-go. May mga nakita akong pictures na covered with snow. Ang roof ng mga traditional houses doon. I would think mas maganda doon bumisita during winter. As a lamigin person though, maganda rin naman ang fall season. Baka di ko rin kasi kayanin tumagal maglakad sa labas na may snow. Nag-food trip din kami doon. May sinabukan kaming mochi na snack. Tapos, may kinain din kaming Shirakawa Go beef with Hakudo miso and with natural salt and wasabi. Melt in your mouth ang beef. Isa raw sa mga must-visit din sa Shirakawa Go ay yung Wada House. May entrance fee para makapasok sa loob. Hindi na kami pumasok kasi baka masyado pa kami mapatagal and we do not have the luxury of time. We just wandered around the area and took some photos and videos. Ang gusto ko sanang puntahan din doon ay yung Tenchukaku Observatory. Makikita mo kasi yung village at para kang nakatingin sa isang postcard. Medyo malayo lang and baka maubos ang oras namin sa pagpunta doon. May nakakatawa kaming moment sa part ng tour na ito. We missed yung turn going back to the meetup point. Chill pa namin maglakad eh. Nung nakita na namin yung bridge na tinawiran namin, doon namin na-realize na niligaw pala kami. Grabe yung takbo namin kasi ang hassle talaga kung maiwan ka doon. After surviving the day with just convenience store food and various snacks, we treated ourselves to a hearty dinner. Sa train station, kung saan kami sinundo ng aming tour bus, kumain kami sa isang restaurant serving miso katsu. Miso pork tonkatsu and ebi katsu served on piping hot Japanese steamed rice is certainly comforting. The Mirai Tower is formerly known as the Nagoya TV Tower. It's not our first time to visit its location, Kasi ang lapit lang nito sa Airbnb namin. Sana lang nakakyat kami sa taas. The tower is located at the Hisaya Odori Park. There's a pond across the tower and ang ganda pagmasdan ng tower from the other side of the pond kasi kitang-kita yung reflection ng tower doon. It's also a great spot to have your picture taken. If you also know the escalator trend in Taipei, pwede mo rin gawin yun dito. Just do not leave your phone sa step ng escalator. Just ask someone to take your video habang unti-unting nire-reveal ang Mirai Tower. And that's a wrap of our day 3 in Nagoya.